Yeah, hello friends, good morning. We have a very dynamic leader from Innovations and Skills, Mr. Hiranmay Mahanta ji. He is the CEO of iHub, Government of Gujarat. We welcome you today, sir, in the event.
Thank you. Great to be here.
Would like to know the initiatives under your leadership in iHub, sir.
So we are a गुजरात गवर्नमेंट एंटरप्राइज जिसमें हम कोशिश करते हैं कि जो क्रिएटिव स्टूडेंट्स हैं उनकी इनोवेशन और एंटरप्राइजेस को सपोर्ट दी जाए और उसके लिए हम लगभग 109 यूनिवर्सिटीज़ और 2800 हायर एजुकेशन कॉलेजेस और 15,000 प्लस स्कूल्स में गुजरात में गवर्नमेंट की तरफ से इनोवेशन एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप को प्रमोट करने के लिए एफर्ट्स करते हैं एंड आई हब हेल्प्स इन देयर जर्नी ऑफ माइंड टू मार्केट. So what we do is we help them to ideate new things while solving problems of industry, society and market, and we give them exposure, we give them capital, we give them grants and make sure that they build some innovations which could be useful for end users. And I believe I attended your conference today, it was a great program. I believe such programs will facilitate a lot of best practices to get shared between each other. Because while we are talking about promoting product innovation, the process and systemic innovations are very important. Also the pedagogical level innovations. And such a ArdorComm efforts and other efforts of such conferences, best practice sharing will help other institutions who are yet to start will take first inspiration from others. Second, they can replicate some of the best practices that their peers have done. And our job in the government is to see and support such platforms where creativity and innovation is getting promoted. And that's why I was here today and got a chance to interact with hundreds of leaders of educational ecosystem. And thank you so much for giving me the opportunity.
So when we talk about skilling and innovation, do we have a particular standard of class or is it open for school education and higher education both? And specifically if it is school education, from what basic standard one should start implementing and utilizing his efforts in skilling?
So in our scheme of student startup and innovation policy, any student beyond 8th grade is eligible. So we have 4 mandates. One is to promote and harness creativity of school children, quite a large numbers. Second, how do you create and harness the capacity of higher education students who go to non-professional higher educational courses like BA, BCom, BSc, MSc and all. And also we have a special effort for the professional education called technical education, management sciences and others. So we per se, we don't discretize any segment. We support everybody and also vertically in their journey, whether they are at idea stage, whether they are at the product stage, whether they are at the research stage. We support both at the all stages and also at all possible layers. So it's a very inclusive approach. We give up to 2.5 lakhs rupees for idea grants at the schools and colleges and also give 10 lakh rupees grant support from iHub. So government is giving around 500 crores of taxpayer money to these young boys and girls to express their creativity and become innovators. And we also sometimes benchmark them, award them. And I thank you for bringing this agenda of innovation and skill in your conference in Ahmedabad.
So we know that we are gathered today at ArdorComm Leadership Summit and Awards, where we are inviting KG to PG, then corporate and government. How does certain amalgamation help overall for the society development and specifically education community?
So one very important thing is policymakers like us in the government get a first-hand insights about what's happening on the ground from such platforms. And these ground feedbacks makes us better policy making systems and we become lean and agile, so that you understand the grassroots reality. The other side, the people who have the grassroots reality, they also get an interface with policy making systems in government to give feedback how better policies, incentive scheme can be designed. So I think platforms like yours is a bridge between the stakeholders who are beneficiaries at different level, may them be promoters of institution, may them be students, may them be faculty, and also the sides of the giving side from the government and even the private sector. I saw a lot of promoters of institutions who are here today. I'm sure their presence in person proves that they are committed to this goal, and I think you are doing a good job in taking this forward.
I would also like to share that we are celebrating our 4th years of existence. We are a 4th-year-old startup BD. Any message or good wishes would you like to give to ArdorComm Media?
No, absolutely. I think you have done with your own hands, legs, and brains to this level. And I believe whatever you have done individually at your platform level to implement NEP is a worth congratulating from the government side also. And we strongly believe that platforms like all of yours should be a complementary enablers along with government in achieving what NEP lays out as an action plan and together both private sector, public sector, and civil society can bring a lot of change in days to come. Yeah.
Thank you so much for being a part of this forum, sir. Thank you. Sir.